Good morning and welcome back, Brandon staff and students, and thank you for tuning in to BTV. Today is Wednesday, October 16th, 2019. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of quiet reflection.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Today is day 3A of our specials rotation.
Now for today's weather. Right now it's a low of 63 degrees with a high of 65 degrees this afternoon, with a forecast of cloudy.
Our lunch menu today is pizza pepperoni, meatball sub, wow butter and jelly sandwich with string cheese, and Mexicorn.
Our Ivy Learner Pro, the attribute of the month for October, is open-minded.
What does it mean to be open-minded?
Open-minded students accept other people's perspectives, even if they don't always agree. They're open to try new things and learn from others.
What does it look like to be open-minded?
Don't be judgmental. Listen to the opinions of others. Take the time to learn about someone who looks, thinks, or acts differently from you.
Have you heard about the pumpkin decorating contest in the media centers?
No? What is it?
Decorate a pumpkin like a storybook character, and it will be displayed during the month of October in our media centers. Teachers will vote on a winner for a special prize. There are some great examples right here. Great job. Keep them coming so we can decorate our media center for Halloween.
Did you know that the word recycle means return to be used again? We have many large recycling bins around our school to put paper and plastic. We also added a new bin to each campus, a marker recycling box. This will help to make sure that the plastic marker coverings do not end up at our landfill and harm our environment.
When your marker is no longer working, drop them off in the box, just like the one behind us. Just make sure you have your teacher's permission first. Let's do our part to help planet Earth by recycling used and dried out markers.
From now until October 30th, our school will be participating in Pennies for Patients to raise coins for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Simply collect any loose change you find, put it in your box that looks like the one behind us, and return them to the bag in your classroom. Other ideas to collect coins with your parents' permission, of course.
Collect coins for doing extra chores, collect coins for helping a neighbor who may need it, collect coins having a bake sale or a lemonade stand.
The ideas are endless. Let's collect those coins to help doctors research ways to stop childhood leukemia and lymphoma.
And don't forget, every hero needs a squad, and together we can change cancer.
And now for today's joke of the day.
Which of the witch's friends was great at baseball?
I didn't know. Tell me.
A bat.
This concludes today's episode of BTV. After we sign off, please stay tuned to watch Mr. Bland and Mr. Hudson's SEL Book Talk. I'm Jackson.
I'm Caroline.
I'm KJ. I'm Sam.
Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Bye.
All right, welcome back, Mr. Hudson. It is now October, and we are in our October Principal Book Talk. This month we are talking about The Day You Begin by Jacqueline Woodson. It is illustrated by Rafael Lopez. And this book is another amazing choice by our SEL department, I got to tell you. This book almost brought tears to my eyes when I read it because it reminds me so much of our awesome students and the diversity that we actually have in our building. We get new students that come in all the time throughout the year, many of them international, and this book really puts into perspective kind of some of the challenges and struggles that you could feel being new in a new school.
Yeah. This month's focus is social awareness, and it allows individuals to take others' perspectives into account and to empathize with others. So it's when you see that new student arrive to the school, putting yourself in their place. How do they feel about coming to a new school, maybe moving from a country that's either far away or from another part of the United States? How does it feel to just now be in a brand new school with a brand new culture and having to learn about different people and new friends?
Mm-hmm. And, you know, I think a big theme of the book is that diversity and acceptance piece that we talk about in here. And so some of our students may think that a new child only struggles maybe just making friends, right? But really, what were some of the other struggles the little girl in the book faced?
So some of the struggles was sometimes coming into a room where she was the only one like that. So she might have been the only girl in the room. She might have been the only Latina in the room. She might have been the only black person in the room, the only white person in the room. Just going into a room where everyone was different from you, or not even just looking at outside characteristics like skin color and things of that nature, but just looking at your experience. She may have been the only one from another country. Something made her different from everyone else in the classroom, which is a unique gift, but it's also something that some people may struggle with.
How about the language?
Yeah, when we look at Rigoberto and he was coming from Venezuela and he spoke Spanish, one of the things, and I wrote this down, is that there will be times when the words don't come. And I've experienced that too, because I went to high school in Germany and going out into the German community and hanging out with my German friends. Sometimes there were things that I wanted to say that I just couldn't express, and it can become so frustrating when you want to say something and you can't.
And my favorite part about the book was actually the cafeteria, because teachers don't always see that, right? Because we're not always doing cafeteria duty, we're not always in there. But what happens to the little girl in the book when she maybe brings some different food that others have never seen before?
Well, some people found it odd. Some people didn't want to be by her as she was eating that food. She felt odd about it because her food was different from everyone else's, but that's a part of your culture, and that's something to be proud of, not ashamed of. If it's something that you enjoy and that you love, you hold on to that and you explain to the other people. As a matter of fact, I believe she had kimchi.
Yeah.
And just yesterday for lunch, guess what I had?
Kimchi?
But where did I learn that from?
Yeah.
Another student that was from Korea told me about kimchi, and then when I tried it, I actually liked it.
You know, and that brings me to my last point. My favorite line of the book was the very last line, and it read, "Where every new friend has something a little like you, and something else so fabulously not quite like you at all." What does that mean to you?
That means you have to take a deep look within yourself, and that's why this week we're focusing in on social awareness. You take a deep look within yourself and know who you are as a person, and then you'll be able to respect and understand the differences of people that are around you. And I think that as you do that, it will help you grow. And you know, the link to this academically, because a lot of times we talk about the social aspect of it, but the academic link to this is when we go into our different classes and we read stories about different people, we'll be able to empathize, sit back, understand what that character is going into, and actually put ourselves in that character's place so we can be more involved with the story and learn more when it comes to people having different perspectives and experience in life.
That's a good point. I think really the final point is that our differences are really our strengths.
Yeah.
Until next month, see you there.
All right. Have a good one.